sweet, wonderful fellow Taurus friends who are the last sign to be done for March because we had the lowest readings last month. I mean, we didn't even get into the hundreds, y'all. And I think I watched that sucker a couple of times. Maybe once. Maybe once. I could be lying because I honestly don't remember. But shame. How are we doing this, people? Part of me knows it's because... Let me tell you something wonderful about what's going on with Taurus and has been going on half of January and well into February. We've been in, willful blindness mode, Taurus reads might have been kind of low for everybody because, a lot of us were just kind of like, somebody's probably going to reveal the truth that I don't want to accept. That's very clear to me, So I'm just going to go ahead and, just going to follow my intuition, whatever. See what happens. But whatever the case may be, I won't fuss too much because, to fuss at you is to fuss at myself, and can't do that, Right. So, this reading is a lot different than you guys have probably seen before. I was guided to do it, but what I did is this card was picked out of this deck, which is all major arcana cards, and Spirit is showing us an archetype, so to speak, through the major arcana of the lesson that we will be mastering through our experiences in the month of March, okay? And these wonderful 3 cards that you see here as I do my Vanna White, these are an illustration of a situation in someone's life that is watching, and specifically someone who really needs to hear it to illustrate how it is that we master these lessons. Because of course, if you don't know, the major arcana, it's intrinsically related to psychology. And if you've ever heard of Carl Jung and his archetypes, So these are all like subconscious figures that we all are fully... Whoa, why did the lighting change? I'm sorry, y'all. I just got the iPhone 10 and it's doing things, and it's a little technologically advanced for me. And suddenly it just got dark, and it's weirding me out. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so archetypes, and these teach us valuable lessons because they're representative of figures that we all know and love, the hero and blah, 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 movies, whatever. Moving along. So this is what we'll master through our experiences this month. So the card that we have is the Magician card. And in this particular deck, it is called the Manifest card. Now, the thing that's interesting about this, I think a couple of people have gotten this month. So in so many ways, this is really us embodying our full power, getting in tune with our vision and taking action, utilizing the resources that we already have around us to manifest that vision. It is that time, people. I already said that the light worker spiritual goon gang is manifesting like crazy. They're coming into alignment with their callings and their purposes. We are no different, So you want to manifest with those 4 elements, those tools, and that can mean a myriad of different things. It doesn't necessarily have to mean, cups meaning emotions, not cups, water meaning emotions, or earth being the physical realm, or air being intellect, or fire being creativity. Because granted, that's your foundational tools of creation, but this can also mean your natural gifts and talents that you were born with, following your dreams and all that good stuff, And we have the power to do it, but the thing is that we have to come into the awareness that we already possess that power. Know what I mean? So, moving along into the cards that we have here. In our past influence card, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And oh my goodness. Okay. Let me tell you something that just hit me with this. So in the original Rider-Waite, because this is the After Tarot. So in the original Rider-Waite, they're like a little couple and they were walking, looking all sad and stuff. But see, homegirl, she said, I'm about to get about this cold. I ain't got no shoes on. I'm all bandaged up and stuff. She got a burden on her back. Bang, lady. That might be a song for somebody. You gon' hurt your back. Can all them bags like that? It's my Erykah Badu impression. I know, I'm great. I'll be here all week. Anyway, she was like, bump that. She ain't got time for it. Because see, the church is closed. So I'm not about to sit out there and wait. I'm not about to get no hypothermia. She ain't got no time for that, you know? So she packed up her stuff and she's out of here. She's going to find refuge elsewhere. You know what I mean? So I look at this card for us is like this in so many ways. I said us, I mean y'all, because, you know, I'm supposed to be an unbiased participant and such. But this is indicative to me of you taking your power and authority back. Instead of you putting yourself into a position where you're out in the cold and succumbing to your circumstance and submitting to it, saying I'm down and out, like, oh, I'm a little beggar, got my little hat, give me a little change because I do something strange for a piece of change. Okay, that's totally not what that means, but just saying, you know, got their little hat out, you know. They have their little mallets and stuff, and they just got them laying out. Wait, can y'all see that? I'm going to need this $1,000 phone to be clearer than my 7 was. Come on, iPhone 10. Anyway. Oh, y'all can see my long nails underneath. Pay no mind to that. But yeah, it's like them, they have given up. But see, our Taurian energy, man, we do not give up easily. Okay? We are very resilient. And I feel like in the past, you guys have embodied that. You were like, F that, I'm out of here. I feel like that whole tangent right there was extremely redundant, but guess what? It is what it is. So, you took power back into your own hands, and it's a celebration, bitches. Or, your challenge presently, if it isn't you just enjoying the fact that you took your power back, you know, and you celebrating, you know. Right now, your challenge could be the fact that even though you did something good, now you have your, what is it? They say typically like a head over heart decision, but this is like having your heart over your head. So it's being like overwhelmed by your emotions times 3. You know, it's like you're unbalanced in a sense, because instead of making decisions based on your, well, a balance between your intellect and your heart, right? It's kind of letting your emotions drive you. So you may have walked away from something because it was icy, you know? You might have been dealing with a Scorpio last month, you know? Because the name of their reading was Icebox Where My Heart Used to Be. Oh, I'm really singing tonight, y'all. I cannot sing to save my life. But anyway, you may have been dealing with someone like that, you know? Whether that be in a relationship, business partnership, friendship, what have you. And, you know, you got tired of the iciness and you were just done, left. And now you may be kind of feeling like, did I make the right choice? Did I do the right thing? You know? And you're just kind of feeling like you're in this kind of whirlwind because, you know, you're thinking and thinking and thinking. It's like, did I do the right thing? And it's like, yeah, you know, I did feel left out. But did I do the right thing? Right? In another case, it could be a third-party situation. You know? I think I said that with who? Who did I say that with? Did I say that with Capricorn? I think it was Capricorn. But that could be your challenge right now. You know? You're feeling left out in the cold because you're involved in a third-party situation, right? And going forward, your advice is us, hello, Hierophant showing up in this piece. Like, yeah, Mudra, you know? And this is a card that is very symbolic of, well, of course, us, as I said. Had to be redundant about that because, you know, when we show up in our own reading, you know, you just got to be like, yeah. But anywho, oh, and then those are 2 5s. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. Anywho, but what their advice is to me, what I get from this is to stand true in your beliefs, whatever those may be, or your morals. Because what I'm really sensing is this situation was very out of alignment with whatever it is that you stand for, because it doesn't have to mean like in the, you know, like very traditional societal norm type of sense. It's just that whatever you consider your religion to be, and I mean that, you know, figuratively, not literally your religion, lest, you know, you mean that, like the person that you were dealing with, you know, was of a different religion than you, if that were the case. But I really mean this more in an illustrative sense of like, whatever it is that the principles you live your life by, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be about that polyamorous life, and you know, the person you were with wasn't about that life, and he was like, you know what, my tradition is being non-traditional, and if you can't get with that, then, you know, can't be all up in this thing. And then I'm also seeing, oh no, y'all, this is a third party situation, because it just hit me. My guy was like, look at that card again. And I looked and I was like, oh my God, that's 3 people. You leaving a third party situation with a whole lot of baggage on your back, you know? Yeah, man. And your challenge is if you've made the right decision about this. Not for everybody, but some people. So I kind of went down that road and then stopped. So for those of you who were like, why she stopped that train of thought? Yeah. You did the right thing to stand up for yourself and what it is that you believe in. And that's what you always have to do in every situation, okay? And to me, when you're able to draw that line, to draw that that boundary, you know what I'm saying? And stand up for yourself and walk away for something that's not in alignment with you. And then I'm also feeling with this, like, girl gang, you know? You may have left this situation and now you feel very surrounded and supported by girlfriends, you know? Or, like I said before, you could be leaving a marriage. And I said about a couple of videos ago, I don't remember who, but I was like, I am currently planning a divorce party for one of my homegirls. So, girl, this might be your divorce party. Or if you weren't thinking about having one, you need to have it. Okay? Know what I'm saying? Just saying. I feel like that's us right there. I don't know. I'm just saying it. It's because I saw the red. But anywho, yeah, man. It's like you left a situation and now it's like you're in to kind of clear this up, guys, because, you know, I just went in several different directions. I try not to do that, but I had to. But if we were to look at this as you left this situation that was not in your highest good, that wasn't serving you anymore, you put your stuff on your back and deuced out, you know, Little Red Riding Hood style. And hashtag, maybe you left a narcissist. Now it's like you're empowered by the support that's around you, even if that's not actual physical friendships. Like I said with Scorpio, it could be, you know, your spiritual support system, like your spirit guides from the ethereal side, your spiritual goon gang. You know what I'm saying? And your challenge is to realize that you made a positive step in the right direction by empowering yourself to make a decision that was in your best interest. You know what I mean? For standing up for what it is that you believe in and being a symbol to that. Because in so many ways, we are our own life evangelists, you know? It's like our message to the world is how we live our lives every day. So if you're not living in alignment, right, and manifesting your reality, your truth, your religion, proverbially speaking, then what are you really doing? The message that you're sending to the world isn't your truth. And I think that the greatest challenge for all of us in this life is to have the courage to be able to stand in our own truth. Because nobody wants to live their entire life living another man's truth. Because is that really living? You know? That got super deep just now. Let's see what's at the bottom of y'all's deck. Slay that dragon. Real talk. That is exactly what's going on. 9 of Swords. So you are doubting. You were literally doubting. And I know I was like tethering because I'm just like, I'm saying, thinking, and ain't nan a sword up in this piece. But thank you, bottom of the deck. Yeah, man, you're about to slay that dragon. This is my anxiety card, BTW. And it's like, you know, the other the traditional one, you know, it's the lady and she's like, oh my gosh, you know, looking all stressed out and whatnot. But now it's like, you ain't got time for all of that. You're like, I'm done, I'm through. You know? You made the right choice. You chose you. That is the most awesome thing you could ever possibly do. So you're already starting to act like a magi. Go head on with your bad self, Taurus. I know, we're killing the game. We're killing the game. Can't all be like us. Well, that has been your March 2018 spiritual guidance, archetypal. I'm going to come up with a name for this eventually reading. Guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. Still a little mad that we had low views, do a little better this month or whatever, you know, even going through some stuff, you know, whatever. So we got more readings to come. You guys are the last. Now I can get started on all this other stuff that I'm so excited about. Love, and more love. So I'll see you guys soon. I love your face. Deuces.